kind. That's what they call you. It sounds like a compliment, but it doesn't feel like one. This video is here to help you understand a pattern, not to judge you or label you. You check on everyone. You say it's okay too quickly. You apologize for things you didn't break. You give and give and give, but something feels off. You don't ask for help. You don't take up space. You don't say what you really feel. 2 words, I'm feeling it, even when you're not. And here's the part that hurts a little. The kindest people often hurt the most quietly, because the same softness that makes you easy to love can also make you easy to overlook. You became safe for others, but not always safe for yourself. And if this keeps going, you don't just feel tired. You start to disappear inside your own life. You don't fall apart loudly. You fade politely. If that felt a little too accurate, you're in the right place. Because this isn't just about being too nice. It's about why you learned to disappear in the first place, and how that shows up now in your relationships, your work, and the way you talk to yourself when no one's listening. Stay with me, because what looks like kindness on the outside might be costing you more than you realize. Let's make this simple. Some people didn't grow up with space for their emotions. Not always in obvious ways. There wasn't always shouting. There wasn't always chaos. Sometimes it was quieter than that. You learned early that your feelings were inconvenient. Too much. Too sensitive. Too hard to deal with. So your system adapted. You became observant. Careful. Focused on everyone else. You started picking up on small things. Tone changes. Facial expressions. Little shifts in energy. And then you adjusted yourself. Before anyone even had to ask. Instead of pushing back or walking away, you stayed. And made yourself easier. Easier to love. Easier to handle. Easier to keep around. And over time, you got really good at it. But here's the quiet question. If you're always adjusting to others, when do you get to be yourself? And here's what most people don't realize. The same thing that kept you safe back then can keep you stuck now. Reading the room turns into overthinking. Keeping the peace turns into avoiding conflict. Putting others first turns into leaving yourself behind. At first, it doesn't feel like a problem. It feels like being a good person, until it starts costing you. You might notice it in your relationships. You give more than you receive, but you don't say anything. You hope people will notice. They don't. And slowly, resentment builds. Not because they're bad, but because they never knew your limits. In boundaries, you don't say no easily. You soften it, delay it, avoid it. You think about how they'll feel, but rarely about how it affects you. And over time, having needs starts to feel like a burden. In your work, you stay reliable. You do what's expected, but asking for more feels uncomfortable. More recognition, more money, more space. Because somewhere inside, there's still that belief, don't be difficult. And in your mind, there's a constant pressure. Don't mess this up. Don't upset them. Keep things smooth. It sounds responsible, but underneath it's anxiety and a quiet fear of being too much or not enough. And here's the hard truth. You learn how to be liked, but not always how to be known. But something shifts when you see it clearly. This was never weakness. It was intelligence. It was adaptation. Your system did what it needed to do to keep you connected, to keep you safe, to protect you from rejection when connection felt uncertain. You didn't choose this. Your body did, and it worked until it didn't. So let's slow this down. You're not too sensitive. You're well trained. And this is where change begins. Not by forcing yourself to suddenly be different, but by noticing when you say yes but mean no. When you stay quiet but feel something inside. When you take responsibility for emotions that aren't yours. That awareness is where things start to shift. Because you can't change what you don't see. And at some point, this question shows up. If I stop being this way, will people still like me? That fear is real. But here's the truth. The right people don't need you to disappear to stay. They need you to show up. Fully. Honestly. Even if it feels uncomfortable at first. You don't have to change everything overnight. Start small. Say one honest sentence where you'd normally stay quiet. Take one moment to check in with yourself before responding. That's enough. That's how it begins. Gently. If this kind of reflection speaks to you, there's more like this waiting for you. And I want to ask you something simple. Which part of this felt the most familiar? Because you need to hear this clearly. You're not too much. You were just never given enough space to be yourself. So you learn to shrink, to soften, to smooth everything out. That doesn't make you weak. It means you adapted. And that same awareness, that same emotional depth can become your strength. But this time, it includes you too, not just everyone else. So the next time you feel that automatic "it's okay" coming up, pause. Check in. Ask yourself, is it actually okay? You don't have to disappear to be loved. You don't have to earn your place by being easy. And you don't have to keep hurting quietly. You're not broken. These were adaptations.